Welcome back to Moans and Bones Reactions. I'm Othaya the Bones, and this is...
The Moons.
And today we're going to be watching Kid Nation from JonTron. I'm sure a lot of you know this one. It's what I think is one of the more popular ones. You ever hear of Kid Nation? It was like
a
early
little bit.
2000s.
I think I've
sick. I don't know what, like, I don't, an experiment more than anything, really.
I think I've heard about it a little bit, and I think I've heard some about this drama. I don't know that I recall everything though at this point.
So it was like a kid's, almost a game show, but I don't think it turned out very good.
They didn't think it through.
Turned out very no, they didn't
think through the crimes against humanity. Children
so,
they were gonna do.
This is gonna be a two-parter, guys. We're gonna react to this in this video, and then we're gonna react to an interview with one of the contestants at the time that John was able to set up. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's get into Kid Nation.
I was just gonna say.
You go ahead.
I feel like there's been a few, really depending on the country. I know of a few different random game shows where they try to come up with cool ideas, but they really don't think them through to how cruel and crazy they are.
Well, yeah, it is just done poorly. Oh my god. Well, do you know the premise of this first before we get going? Do you remember what the premise is?
Camp surviving together? I can't quite remember.
Kind of correct. No, it's 40
kids. No.
40.
Ooh, that's a lot, dang.
40 kids brought to the middle of bumfuck nowhere desert and told to make a town work.
Lord, the flies.
What? Yeah, and in the pitch, this is the one thing I'll tell you that I remember from this. In the pitch for the show, they said that it will be like there will be aspects of Lord of the Flies. If anyone has read Lord of the Flies, you should know that when you're pitching a game show with children as the contestants, it should anywhere resemble Lord of the Flies. Oh my god.
Legal contracts. You'd have to sign.
And with that, let us see what John has to say.
Hey everyone, before we get into things, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, and that sponsor is Lords Mobile. Not only did they help make this video possible today, but they also are aiding in the fight against the coronavirus by donating over 1.8 million pieces of medical supplies to countries in need. But that's
good
not
on
all.
them.
They also want to support you.
Me?
Oh yes, you. With everything going on in the world today right now, Lords Mobile and I wanted to try to find a way to help you and give back a bit. So we're doing a $20,000 giveaway.
Oh, damn.
20 people will be getting $1,000 each. It's super simple. All you've got to do is download the game from the link in the description and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. You'll also automatically receive a $350 Lords Mobile gift pack after downloading the game. In Lords Mobile, you can play with over 300 million players around the world to form a guild with your friends and take on the world together. Your guild mates are your allies who can send you resources and help you.
I can't be bothered with mobile games, guys.
Together to take down your enemies and defend each other from outside.
Yeah, he doesn't. I only do a few.
You can capture, sequester, execute, or even charge.
Especially when you're stuck on break and it's in the tap.
I played a real game.
Solo player, they have an RPG style campaign where you'll create
Path of Exile 2
to lead your kingdom to glory
on Twitch.
or failure. Sorry, I can't guarantee your victory if you aren't in my guild. My bad. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download
Fair,
Lords
John,
Mobile
fair.
from the
You're going to be
link in
killing
the
people if they're not in your guild.
automatically be entered in the $20,000 giveaway. Okay, let's go. I've got a question for you. If it were the year 2007, your name were Jonathan Karsh, and CBS, the primetime family-friendly television network, just gave you a shitload of money to make a reality television show, would you, A, put a bunch of literal children in the middle of the desert in a Lord of the Flies style situation without adult supervision and force them to survive, or B, congratulations, if you chose A, you're correct. You win shame. Basically, this was a
There was no B option. It was only A.
real show somehow. I don't know how they got away with it. It was a real reality
I really
television
don't know
show in
either.
2007, where they took a bunch of young kids of varying ages and put them in the middle of a desert to create a society all on their own. And they filmed it For real, I swear I'm not making this up. They really did this. And I have no idea how I've never heard of it. I had to experience this, and now, so do you.
And
So
now,
prepare your-
for those of you who are watching us experience it, so do you get to re-experience it, or potentially experience it the first time.
yourselves for the impending PR disaster that was
The
Kid
pending
Nation.
PR now. Oh my god. 40 kids is so many. It's so many.
Mm-hmm.
This is Bonanza City, New Mexico, or what's left of it anyway. The pioneers who ran this place back in the 1800s.
Man, it feels like 2007
ran it
with
into
this
the ground.
footage.
Lack of leadership and lack of will combined to leave this town completely and totally dead.
Lack of leadership, lack of courage, lack of hydration. They moved to Los Angeles. They're fine now. I'm gonna put kids here.
I'm gonna put kids here.
Was there a lawsuit attached to this? I need to look this up. In the synopsis from the Kid Nation wiki here, speaking before an audience of television reviewers, producer Tom Foreman acknowledged that Kid Nation would inevitably share some elements with William Golding's novel Lord of the Flies. How do you bitch that? Listen, board of directors, I know you've got safety at the forefront of your mind. Inevitably, though, kids will
Inevitably.
begin to kill one another to form a dominance hierarchy. If you see it, those are the script. That's the script, and this is the production. It's built. You can't not have the fat kid die. It's really hard.
Now, 40 new pioneers will try to fix their
Damn,
forefathers'
John.
mistakes and build a town that works. It won't be easy. Pioneer living is tough.
Yeah, this is a good
The
idea.
amazing part is, these pioneers are children.
I love this freaking epic helicopter shot. I like how he's like, yes, that's correct. As I'm speaking to you now, 40 children are barreling towards me at a speed that is not legal in most of the lower 48 states.
That's right. The oldest just turned 15. The youngest is 8 and a half.
He got
Oh,
that one
God.
just looking at a picture of their family. That's the last you'll ever see. You're gonna be forgetting mommy's face soon.
They are every kind of kid imaginable.
Not mommy's
City
face.
Kids, country kids, rich, poor.
And even the rarest kind of kid of all. Missing.
Oh no,
No
no.
parents, there's no adults, and I think I'm gonna die out here because there's nothing.
He's got a lock on it. Jimmy, 8, the youngest. Clearly kids are smarter than we give him credit for.
Jimmy knows what's going on. He's like, oh fuck, this ain't
We know
civilization no more,
dogs.
guys. We're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
We dying out here.
Here's what I'm afraid about. If I catch a bad disease or I break a leg, literally.
She's gonna be the winner. I could tell.
Leg.
Attitude. She's got an
It's like
attitude.
break
Good
a
He said he's
leg.
gonna catch a disease or break a leg. That's what he's worried about, I guess. Fair, fair. I would be worried about both of those things occurring, maybe even simultaneously.
one. Good attitude though.
40 kids with no parents, no teachers anywhere. And their leaders,
Proof.
they're kids too.
Everyone's kids. The cameramen, kids. The producers, kids. The medic. That's 3 kids. We thought that was too hard for 1 kid. Split it among 3.
It's the first ever Kid Nation.
That's right. We're seriously dropping kids off to fend for themselves in the genuine middle of nowhere.
Like completely untrained kids too. So it's like, oh, go.
what is this? Like, what is this idea? Like, Kid Nation? You know why there's never been a Kid Nation? They all die. 40 kids. 40 days. John, I know. Fuck, give me coffee.
Hey, N.
That's the buzzard that'll eat your dehydrated corpse if you don't work hard enough at the game.
At the game.
Come off the bus!
Get the fuck up! What are you waiting for? You think I got time for this? You know who I am? I gotta get on a plane to somewhere real.
Hey, everybody, gather up, pack it in. I'm Jonathan.
Probably
Nice to
not
meet you
wrong.
guys.
They don't feel the same way, Jonathan. They don't feel the same way. And by the way, how dare you use such a name? Sneeze. But that's not gonna stop me from saying what I need to say.
Hey, buddy.
It's worse when you can't sneeze.
So how are you guys feeling?
Scared.
Well, say goodbye to that school bus.
Yeah.
How's everybody feeling? Oh, scared? Well, good news. Have a look at the tail end of your only possible way out of here. It's gone.
And say hello to the middle of nowhere.
It's going
Good luck.
away. Far
Sorry you
away.
didn't get, like, Fear Factor.
It's
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. It's just setting in. I don't know, whatever I got myself. I mean, my parents got me in.
yeah,
Are the
right.
parents liable here? Because I think the parents are liable here. Because I don't think like an 8-year-old is just like, Mommy, can you send me out into a desert with Jonathan Carr?
Mommy sent me out to the desert
like-
queen.
8-year-old takes most of those
Like,
steps.
Yeah.
They're more like little Billy's like, Mom said she was mad at me, so it's gonna send me to naughty kids camp. She lied. Or something
She
like that. Like, what were
lied,
you
yeah.
pitched for this?
For real, like what were they told that they willingly sent their children into this situation? And look at Jonathan there. Look at how happy he is that he did this. That he stranded 40 children.
With Jonathan Karsh. I don't think the 8-year-old takes most of those steps. I think some of it's on the parents there.
Bonanza City is just a few miles that way, and you're
Yeah.
gonna be there for the next 40 days. But don't
Genuine
worry,
concern
you
on
guys
Jimmy
shudder.
over there.
You've also got 4 leaders, and they were chosen because they represent all of you in age, geography, everything.
Trying to
Everything.
accuse me? I didn't get
What?
the three who they represent age, geography, everything.
They're your town council, and I think I hear them coming right now.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, children of the past. People were not looking out for you.
I came from a helicopter. Came from the sky.
I think I'm a good leader.
These are their
because
leaders.
I have respect for other people's ideas.
Unlike the rest of these freaks.
And this is Taylor, a gung-ho pageant queen.
If I can make this a better world, I bring world peace to Africa with all the orphans, especially to Iraq, and that'd be the #1 place that needs.
You go, Taylor. You got those big dreams. I'm
I'm
she wants to
trying.
bring world peace.
No, I'm trying to imagine who her parents are right now with her like that.
What? She's correct. She's basically giving the beauty queen answer. Okay.
Right? Yeah,
well
I know.
trained.
I know. I'm aware. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit.
World peace.
That's beautiful, Taylor, and you can get right on that after you finish bringing running water to this town of 40 literal infants.
This is Anjay, a genius spelling bee champ.
3 adults I know have done a good job. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay, 3 of the only good adults. All of them wanted the British to stop ruling their country.
Uh, thank you, John. Amazing.
This is Laurel, a respected student leader.
I really believe in my own true beliefs, and no one's gonna make me think otherwise.
Wow.
I
Politicians.
believe in my own true beliefs.
And no one will make me think otherwise. I love this. I can't believe this happened, but I love it.
God, the weird superior complex this must have gave the leader kids because they're slightly older and they choppered in.
And I don't even think they're older. Like, they're not even older than the oldest there, though. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
super
why
weird.
are they selected? It's
I
strange.
I don't know. I do not know how they selected the leaders.
Oh no, this is all gonna fall apart. What? Is this the right people, or are they just getting right back on the helicopter?
The young kids are on point. They're like, what? These can't be
Like,
our leaders.
no.
They're fucking the same age as us. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm looking at him coming down, and I'm thinking, frankly,
Planet John 30, Planet Earth. Thanks, John.
my biggest problem here is just that they're unelected, and also that they're children.
Behind you, wagons filled with 40
Secondary.
days worth
Secondary
of
problem.
frontier supplies. You guys are going to grab a wagon and get started. It's a long hike.
That was the leader. The leader prayed like, oh fuck.
We got this.
And that's just the beginning.
Jesus is gonna
God,
help.
God, pray we
This is
got
hard for a
this.
7-foot-tall Norman Viking. You're about that big.
If you just can't handle all of this, well, there's going to be a town hall meeting in a few days where any one of you can decide to give up and go home.
If any of you wants to be a little bitch on national television in front of all your peers, well, don't worry, you could do that in 5 days from now.
It's entirely
Oh
up to you,
my
okay?
God.
There are no correlating factors relating to your decision. It is 100% up to you. Do you understand?
Council,
understand?
2 things you need to remember.
Oh my
First,
God.
after you get to town and settle in, go to the chapel where you'll find an old book that'll give you a lot more information about what to do.
It's called the Holy Bible. And God damn it, you guys are gonna need it.
Oh God.
Smart guy, that God.
Second,
Wait, when this is
Yeah, hold on.
this is
And God said, "Thisith was most likely a bad idea." John 13:37, or leet.
Smart guy, that God.
second, there's something I want to show you. It's a good idea to get to know the kids in your town because every few days, you're going to give one of them one of these. It's a trophy for the top kid in town.
Okay, I don't care what it is. Can you keep it out of my eyes, please?
Because Bonanza City was based on mining, this 2-pound star is worth its weight in
Or
$20,000.
no. As if these kids have an understanding of what $20,000 was.
Fuck.
What's that worth? Like
Can I hold on to it?
50, 60, 70 Snickers bars?
Promise me you can't tell anybody about this.
I'm not talking about the star. I'm talking about this. Okay, please. Don't tell anybody about this. I can get in a lot of trouble.
You just don't tell them that you were on the show.
Train, okay?
You don't want your top military guards to be decapitated, heads on pikes around the Bastille, okay? You don't want that. La résistance! Okay, you don't want any of that, okay? You don't want that to happen.
I don't think it's too much fun living in the old days.
Oh, Jimmy.
Really, no fun.
He really doesn't look like he's having a good time. Like, for
Yeah, he
real.
looks like he's fucking miserable.
Yeah, but it has to be done.
Hey, it ain't easy pulling carts of plastic Tupperware and chicken eggs and shit, but somebody's gotta do it, okay? That's strong enough.
There's nothing here. It just looks like there was something, but now it's gone. This place is dead, and we need to bring it back to life. I felt sort of weird because I thought that maybe they would be adults.
You can't script that. You can't make that up. That kid is the proof. That kid's a legitimate proof this actually happened.
maybe a dog.
And a kid.
Yeah, like there's no way. He said that genuinely. He was like in shock at how little there like adult intervention there was.
Well, there's no President Bush. There's nothing.
Homegirl, you should be talking about Jeb. Now, if Jeb were here, this would be a fixed up town.
I reference that all the time. When someone's like clap, and I just always for some reason clap required.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that was the thing where Jeb was like, "Please clap." Like they said that.
Yes.
The world is just filled with little nuggets that make you laugh like that.
Oh, hey, I think there's something. Okay, that's just scorpions. I think there's like a big
John,
snake
why
in
is
there.
your
It's a
fridge
scorpion,
filled
there's
with
a snake.
snakes and a scorpion? John, who put it in there? This is your bunker.
Started planning for dinner. I realized that a lot of us haven't done anything.
Does screwdriver beat like can of corn?
But
If I
that's
put a
it.
hole in my friend, does he stop? Does he like slow down?
We need some water. Guys, where's the water?
Like they're making them cook. These kids don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
There's no water? How do you get water if you don't have water? How do you get water if you don't have water? Just hit the ground. Just.
Taylor, what's wrong? I just like missing home and I just miss my own bed and like.
Isn't she a leader too?
Was she? I already forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a leader.
I just like missing home and I just miss.
Yeah, she's one of the other leaders. Remember, she's the one that gave the pageant answer.
like getting to eat protein, like in meats and all.
I just miss those like base amino acids that my cells need to survive. I don't know. I just wish they would have like at least left.
It's always worse than I remember.
Flintstone gummies or something.
I don't know if I'm gonna be at the meeting or not. Why? Today has been the worst day in 3 years.
What exactly happened to you 3 years ago, Jared?
Jared, what happened?
What happened?
I don't see any food. No food.
No, it doesn't talk.
When we say one pancake
And now
apiece,
there's
we
the
need to
seed.
take one pancake apiece. Some people didn't get pancakes. I didn't get any pancakes. This is the second day. Why are we arguing already? Like,
Holy shit, I don't want the pancakes these kids made, that's for sure.
This is to prove that kids of all age groups like you guys can actually take control, get organized, and that you can actually work together cooperatively. You guys actually need to listen to your leaders because, yes, okay,
Inspired.
there's gonna be mistakes. This is the second day. There's gonna be mistakes, okay? But you guys really need to think of your job and you need to take control of it. And after we do that, we'll just become a working machine.
Each of us will be a cog in a big machine, an empty
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be that way, or else we'll all starve.
And we'll just work out a lot better.
Michael!
Michael,
Michael! He did it! Akeem!
We'll have to cannibalize the cameraman.
No, John, no, bad John.
the book.
Down, boy.
There's Bonanza City, 1885. If you're reading this, then you've made it to Bonanza City. We couldn't make this town work, but maybe you can build a better Bonanza and a better world.
Oh. On the second page, there's just a picture of a bunch of skeletons. Weird.
If you want your town to work better than ours, best divide your groups into 4 equal districts. Blue, red, green, and yellow.
What?
You gotta split that sucker up into blue,
Why?
green, yellow, and
What?
another color. That's how you do it. Okay? You split
sure
it,
you're
you
not
split it into
helpful.
colors. That's how you make a town. But I wouldn't take advice from us, because we ran a town to the ground.
Yesterday, Jonathan told us about this really old book.
I read like a
For
passage
real?
from it out loud. I think it was an incantation. I know I shouldn't have, but the town might be cursed now. But Jimmy, you're green. Alex, gonna be blue.
So in order to make it work, we had to split you guys up into 4 different districts.
That's not gonna help a thing. It's gonna make it so much worse. Cause,
Yeah, I know it's
no.
counterintuitive, but the town, it's got to be districtized because that's straight from the guys who killed the town, made the town die. It's gonna die otherwise.
I think I did a good job at picking the teams. People seem to like each other, they get along. Where's Jimmy? I don't know. Jimmy?
Okay, everyone, don't panic. We've lost Jimmy. The youngest is missing.
Jimmy, no, aw, that's
Is
so
this not
sad.
awkward to film?
Yeah.
Track down this 8-year-old somewhere randomly in the camp. It's just you and him, and you're just silently filming him cry. What are you monsters?
That is pretty fucked.
That's great. Nah, nice, Jimmy. Just give me more of that. Just keep thinking about how you have literally no escape.
Oh my god. See, exactly. Now they're on like teams, so they're gonna think their team is better.
With the chalk all over. Gonna find out who did it.
Force they be all on the same teams, though. Literally the worst.
And did you hear what the kids said there?
Actually.
Chalk all over. Gonna find out who did this.
They put the chalk all over, yeah.
Yeah, no. He's gonna
The
find out
Blues are
who did
hooligans.
this. But he said, gonna find out who. I'm pretty sure it was blue. We don't need an. It was blue. What the fuck?
I'm thinking like which kid specifically, but
It doesn't matter. Just blame all of blue. They do things as a team. They get punished as a team.
there's like 10 of them because they're in 4, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. So probably 10 each. This is literally the work of blue. I wonder who did this.
Only they would have left some sort of clue.
And the bell's ringing. And I seen John
Fucking
there.
hell.
Hey, maybe it was an imposter. Maybe Yellow actually did it.
What that's for.
Yeah, you
Always
think this
hate
is
them
like
damn
4D
blue eyes.
chess with these damn kings? Oh my god, these kids, you just 4D chessing it over here.
What is that for? You know, because he's
They can't,
ringing that
they
bell.
can't use the can opener, but
Subject.
they've got schemes. Okay.
Oh my god, you're right. They one kid didn't know how to open a can. Oh, we're fucked.
really good plans he's got for us. So, you know, I'm really wondering what that's for.
Yeah, what the hell? What does Karsh got up his sleeve?
Who thinks this has been totally chaotic?
Show of hands. Who thinks any of this has been reasonable at all? Who thinks this is totally out of line?
I raised my
This is
hand
on you. You're
spiritually.
only 8 years old. Are you missing your parents?
Must be hard seeing as I dropped you off in this barren landscape. You miss your mommy and daddy? Why don't you speak up? What are you so quiet for? Small infant in the back? You're looking like easy prey as far as I see it.
Well, maybe it's time to get a little bit more organized. How does that sound?
Yeah, yes, please. Yes, that's what I want. That is what I want. That's what I want.
This board lays out all the jobs that need to be done to make this town run.
Okay, that's not really what I was thinking. I was thinking when you said organized, I was thinking like a supply chain of food and dairy that comes like once a week, maybe.
Cooking, cleaning, even running stores. That's right.
Woo woo! Retail. Yeah.
You guys are going to be managing stores in Bonanza City filled with cool stuff. You'll even run a soda saloon where root beer costs a nickel. How does that sound?
Fuck yeah, root beer. Yeah. Can we get water first though?
As you can see on the board, starting right now, you get paid for doing your jobs. We're going to
Compensation. Fuck yeah.
figure out who does what fairly. In true Wild West fashion, we're going to have a showdown.
That's right. You kids are going to fight to the death for your fixed spot in the hierarchy of this child-backed feudal economy. Woo! All right, Jimmy, you better work the hardest out of anyone here. You got the most of your life to live out in this system. You're only 8 years old. See? That's you all the way down there. You better hope you can scrounge.
The damned. He's in the damned category. And of course, the king, the J. Karsh, in his throne. What a graph is this? What the fuck? It's amazing. Poor Jimmy. He's in the damned.
Scrounge up enough corn to pay the cooking class their wage. Okay? That's me up there. That's the king, J. Karsh. It works out pretty good in the end there. It's an elegant little system. So yeah, he makes the teams compete for their place in the social structure here, literally, which is amazing considering the kids who get in the laborer class clearly have shown themselves here to be the least able to do labor. So that's a bit of a cruel trick.
You guys all pulled together and you won a reward for the entire town. The reward is going to be a choice.
Christ's sakes. You're going to make them pay. All right. What do we got?
Outhouses. 7 more of them. That's right. From 1 to 8.
You hear what he just said?
Were they just shitting in the bush before this?
They had one outhouse for
Okay,
40 for 40 kids. One outhouse.
Yeah, 40 scared kids. That's not great.
That's horrible. That's one bathroom for 40 children. There's no way that wasn't a problem. There's no way that wasn't a fucking problem.
From 1 to 8, you've only given one outhouse this whole
Yeah.
time? Wait, are you serious? Have they
That's
seriously-
insane.
I mean, I
That
know
is an
it's
insane
reality TV, but
decision.
we've established this one's a little different. Are you telling me they've actually had all the kids be using one outhouse? Oh my god, dude. Sometimes you meet a guy, you fucking
So which reward will you choose?
I know, John. I'm
Ew.
right there. It's so fucked.
Who made this damn show?
Look at this.
A TV!
sanitary conditions, Bugs Bunny, no gangrene, young Sheldon.
Council, you guys run this town.
No pooping yourself.
So take a walk, talk, and figure this out.
If we have a TV, when are they going to have time to actually watch the TV? It's great. And we need more outhouses. But also, you look at the fact, the TV, like, people just something to do.
I've heard like they're planning a coup. Okay, that they're coming for us. At least when SpongeBob, Squidward are on the screen.
Keep around
okay,
outside.
around. It's gonna distract them. We're
Sorry.
gonna have to get drawn and quartered, hung publicly
Stash.
in the square.
We made a quick decision that you guys are going to have outhouses.
We don't want any more diseases from the toilet. Yeah.
Think of how bad it must have been that kids chose outhouses over a TV in 2007.
It's so bad, and some of them are at least kind of reasonable, which is impressive for the.
Some of you youngins out there may not realize 2007, I don't even know if iPhones even existed. iPod Touches, maybe. It was around that time that they maybe existed barely. Like, all we had was TV, guys. Like, it's like the only thing. So, like, a TV would have been like the big thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, actually, although that might be why they're better at passing the time, because they're like, you know what? I just had to sit and
I just had to wait in the line and not make an accident for about 2 hours as I waited for the line to dwindle from 38 to my turn.
I'm used to it, just play with rocks or whatever.
Just play with rocks. Oh shit, we are not painting this in a good light.
No.
We want the toilets.
Imaginary games, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you want to go home right now?
Jimmy, why would you want to leave?
Same here. Yeah, you do need to stay.
You keep your pointy finger away from my little Jimmy. Don't poke my Jimmy like that. You understand? You poked him again. Don't poke my Jimmy like that.
Dang.
And welcome to the very
Like, I don't enjoy any part of this. It seems stupid. You're not wrong, Jimmy.
This is the first time the kids can elect to leave, so they were stuck here until this part. This is it. This is the first time they had to go.
Oh my
all of that
god.
before they're allowed to leave.
Oh gosh, I hope everyone's gonna be nice to each other. No yelling and or cursing.
Hope nobody brings out a bone club they picked from a wildebeest out in the desert, starts brandishing it, beating down the other kids. Hope that doesn't happen.
Now, I know this has been an emotional few days, and a lot of you miss your folks. I'm going to ask this question in every town meeting. Does anybody want to go home?
Anybody here want to look like a little bitch?
Taylor, you were pretty homesick. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, Taylor, remember that thing you told me in confidence that I'm now revealing in front of all your peer group? How about now? How's it going now? You still feeling like a big loser, baby? Who wants to go home?
Does anyone else here
Oh my
wanna go
god, Karsh. Oh,
The prizes and it's even worse.
right.
I didn't even get it for all this hassle.
John's right. That is the energy. Like he was like, oh. Like the power to like, I am leaving. I am not staying in this shithole.
I'm gonna go play some Nintendo.
Chicken
nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Me, why do you want to go home?
Do you see Karsh's? Why do you want to go home? Huh? Huh, child? Why are you leaving?
Like, you're supposed to last a few episodes at least, Jimmy.
I'm really homesick.
You're the youngest. We were kind of capitalizing on that.
I think I'm way too young for this.
He's like the only person with a rational sense of anything here. I am way too young for this, Jonathan.
Do you want to leave this entire experience and go back home?
You want to look at these 4 hellish walls and tell me you want to walk back home and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich made by your mom? That's really what you want to do, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm good. Bye. Bye. I'm Jimmy. Bye. I'm Jimmy. Bye.
We'll call your parents. We'll take you home.
And look how he's like,
That's
look
nice.
at that. Look, but look how he's standing though. Like he's just towering over him. It's fucking weird. Like kneel down, and be like, okay, we're gonna get you home, buddy. Like.
And this is the end.
Yeah.
Life. Only the strong survive. No one leaves Kid Nation unless they make it through Kid Nation.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy.
Can't you lie to Jimmy? Bye, Jimmy.
I guess he was just way too homesick and just needed to go home.
Now, one last piece of business before we close, and I think you guys are going to like this. Take a look at this, you guys.
What the hell? Okay, now he brings it up.
You would
with
for the burning star of
literal
capitalism.
second Jimmy leaves. He's like, all right.
Yeah, but like,
Now
isn't
that
this
that
BS?
loser brings it up like the literal second Jimmy leaves. He's like, all right, now that that loser's gone, who wants to win $20,000? Jimmy was robbed. I'm just gonna say it. Jimmy was robbed here.
Because remember, Jimmy didn't know. they never told anyone yet. So what the? That's so fucked.
The person we felt who worked the hardest this entire time that they've been here is Sophia.
So Sophia wins it, and then they allow her to go to the one phone in the facility that they've been locking off from everyone.
What
She's
the
able to
fuck?
contact her mother for help. I got the mom's just on the other end, probably like, that's great, sweetie. What do you mean? I thought the desert, rattlesnakes. What do you mean, feudalism? Honey, where are you? Honey, where are you? Can you see an intersection? What's the nearest street sign? Honey! In short, this has been probably illegal, definitely unethical. I give it 5 stars, worth $20,000 each.
Next time on JonTron, find out the thrilling conclusion to the Kid Nation saga as John dives.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that's not it. I can't remember how it ends.
Hampshire.
He
Though he's
gets
not
the
in,
interview with Jimmy.
At least I think. Kid Nation aired quite a long time ago now, so I doubt he's still 8. But you'll have to tune in next time to find out.
Did you have any concept at that age of like, oh, it's reality TV, but it's probably not going to be like totally real?
Whatever will he say? That's good.
You go home and eat a cheese and take a nap and have an attendee.
Or stay in this dusty, snake potentially infested, cold as fuck at night, unsanitary one toilet universe that we have thrust you in. Take your picture.
Stay because everyone got to see so much of it, and even the TV show probably only shows so much of it. But like, what even fully were they doing, and how well structured was it?
Funnily enough, I actually showed this to my niece, who could not believe that this occurred, and she actually found and watched the whole series. And she said it's horrible. She said it is so fucking bad on so many levels.
No, that's what I don't.
Oh no. I have not watched the whole series, but her recounting, she got involved. Like it's very funny, very funny. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My little investigatory skeleton babu in my family.
Show her one of the other American ones I heard about. I think it ends up more positive than this, and it has adults.
I never heard of about this at the time. Like I knew Fear Factor.
Yeah,
Survivor.
I think I heard about this a little bit, but I don't think I watched it much. I don't think it got as much airplay. Some of them don't.
Well, there's reasons this probably didn't get airplay. Let's be honest.
Yeah. There's one where like apparently everyone was fake except for the one guy. But it ended up being a really nice guy. They were gonna be mean to him, but they ended up changing the ending mid-thing because everyone felt so bad for him. So more positive ending.
It's like a Truman
Yeah, so there's some weird ones.
What the fuck?
Maybe wildly.
Yeah, that's fucked. Wow.
2000s. So the 2000s.
Or if you guys know what she's talking about,
watch
put the name
it.
below. Because what in the hell? That is insane. I just can't believe people came up with these ideas and were like, yes, run with it. We give you money.
How do these get greenlit? I don't, especially this child one.
Absolutely wild. But that's all I've got to say for now. We will be watching the Jimmy one very soon. Anything you hope to learn in particular, Una, about it?
Know who wins this show. Like, I want to know their experience.
I don't know if Jimmy.
Too. Like, was this worth it?
That'd be interesting. I don't know if Jimmy knows who wins. He probably does.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. How does that even work? Do they have to hold on to the star the entire 40 days? Yeah,
because it's a whole little over a month, and that was only 5 days in.
So you getting it right away kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You don't really want it right away. You want to prove, like, you want to wait till everyone's mad at them for not maintaining their amazing status, and then and then swoop in.
Only
and be
those
like,
4 people
"Look how epic I
voting.
am." Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Like,
Also seems weird.
who the fuck designated those leaders, man? I would think they would have to be like at least seniors in high school if they wanted to maintain like the kid thing. But like, I don't know, way more capable, and even then, actually, maybe like college students or something from a psych department program who would basically just be like, "We're canceling this. We're not doing this show anymore."
Scaled it back a little bit. It was almost like a Nickelodeon, like, oh, look at these kids doing these camping.
I know, right?
Like,
It was all about the sensationalism.
It would have been
it feels
fine.
like, yeah.
But because they actually try to make it brutal, almost like a punishment.
Make it
it's
realistic.
Like,
yeah. It's like, dude, what are you doing to these kids? Again, one outhouse. They didn't have to do that, though. That's insane.
No.
That is truly insane to give these kids one outhouse to go in when
Deserve
there's
it?
40
I
of
give
them.
The freaking choice of TV.
Well, think of it like this. If they had 4, that's 10 kids per outhouse.
The other prizes.
Think of that.
Yeah.
4 of them, 10 kids per outhouse. That's still terrible. It's a terrible ratio. God. All right, guys. Leave a comment, subscribe, and like the video, and we'll see you in the next one here at Moans and Bones Reactions. Bye-bye.
Bye.